Thank you for making the long trip here from Portugal. It'd be interesting to know how you see the correlations of what's going on in Yinchuan and what's going on back in Lisbon.
Well, it's two different realities because we have a lot of a very diversity in many different kind of cities, but usually you say that cities compete with each other, and it's real. But cities also cooperate and learn from each other. So here in this conference, the most interesting thing is the diversity, the common challenge also, and the things that you can learn from other cities that or you are just starting to do or you didn't even start doing. So it's a unique opportunity to learn from the best in a very wide spectrum of cases in cities, regions, and projects in itself. So I think it's a unique opportunity. It's something that makes us take something back and eventually start something in partnership with other cities or starting projects in which we can also make a difference, learning from the others.
And where does Lisbon currently rank from 0 being the start of the smart city approach through to 10?
I think that Lisbon is in a very interesting position because we have a strong and very diverse set of projects. So we have projects around mobility. We have more than 600 electric rechargeable stations in the city of Lisbon, which is a huge amount, and it was a huge investment. I'm driving an electric vehicle, and the fleet of the city council, most of the fleet of cars, it's electrical. So this is an example, and we have a platform that manages in real time everything that deals with this network of rechargeable stations. This is an example of a project. Another one is many different kind of projects around the way that you will be able to have an energy management system network that can be managed in real time, can be interactive, bi-directional, and in the energy there are a lot of things happening also in the city of Lisbon. We have an open data strategy for more than 4 years. We have a participatory budget because we believe that one of the key cornerstones of a smart city strategy is participation and co-creation. And the city of Lisbon was the first capital city to have a participatory budget in which a percentage of the municipal budget was directed towards the ideas that was presented and selected by the citizens. So we have many projects, but I don't think we have a strategy. And so this is exactly what we are now moving on. So we are going from many different kinds of projects, some flagship projects in what you can say it's a smart city areas, but we are now moving to a smart city strategy. And the smart city strategy that we are designing are anchored in 4 main areas. 5, because the 5th is in the center and it's the most important. It's the people, it's the citizens. It's a human-centric strategy. So although it may sound very interesting, it's not easy to put people and citizens always in the center of the strategy. But we have 4 main areas. The first one is to deal with this revolution that is going on around mobility. It's not just electric mobility. Everything in mobility is changing, and in a city, mobility is key. So we have electric mobility, the parking, intelligence parking, we have bike sharing, we have a lot of things happening in the city, and we must be very careful and very strong in that area. The second one is everything related with energy. It's a changing paradigm. It's something that can benefit the city around efficiency, but also around the value added for the user. So if you know exactly in real time how much electricity you are consuming in your home, it's very important. The water management system also. And there is one thing that is key in Lisbon. We are an old city. We don't have opportunities for major greenfield projects. So a lot of the challenges in the city of Lisbon will be in rehabilitation, retrofitting of old buildings. So we must put intelligence in all buildings and parts of the city, which is somehow more challenging than just building from the scratch. The third area is everything that relates with ICT and the digital disruption. And there are a lot of things happening there. So we were considered the capital of entrepreneurship of Europe this year by the Committee of the Regions. We have a lot of accelerators, co-working spaces, incubators that are working in this space of digital. And we have some accelerators and hackathons around smart cities, things like putting people or young people or students or entrepreneurs developing new apps in the city, for the city, around the smart cities and Internet of Things and everything that goes with digital. And the fourth is co-creation participation. So 4 main areas that can somehow be the framework for the future of not project but the strategy around smart cities in the city of Lisbon. So it's a very challenging and it's a very interesting time for what is going to be the future of Lisbon as a smart city.
Okay, well, it sounds like a very exciting journey. I wish you good luck with it. Thank you for the time today.
Thank you very much.